Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Divinity Original Sin, which I'm hoping can be the ending, but we'll play it by ear and see. So first things first, Medora's helmet was breaking, so we're gonna get that all fixed up. And if you missed the last episode, things that I thought should have happened all started happening, one after another after another after another. We did end up going into the Trader's Emporium. We got some gear. A lot of doors opened. We got the Hall of Wind, which I think that we did go through. We went to the Hall of Frost.
Friends, we come to it at last. All of the missing threads have been rewoven, and the canvas is clear for the first time in eons.
And that's another thing that happened, is we learned a lot more about this story. So let's see how we can finish it up.
The final mystery may at least reveal itself. The final thread of your memory may be restored. Let us watch.
The Guardians had failed. Source was tainted, the Void was loosed, and all that stood between Rivellon and annihilation was Astarte herself. Overcome by guilt, they hoped to undo their failure by undoing reality itself. And so, they ripped their threads from the tapestry of time, so becoming unknown to history and unknowing of themselves for all eternity. As their threads fell to Rivellon like shooting stars, they hardened into crystals the people called Star Stones.
Okay, real quick, what's up, Effie? Or Jet? Jesus, sorry, it's been a while.
So the souls within us intentionally tore themselves from the tapestry of time.
Yeah, perhaps, you know, it was the only honorable thing to do after the tragic opening of the God Box.
Honorable? Try weak? They could have tried to make amends, but no. They just had to obliterate themselves.
Well, you know. Okay, so I'm only slightly confused.
Four have already been reinstated, and now the last of the elemental shall rejoin its illustrious masters. Glory be unto them, and glory be unto you.
Hey, Jet, do you want to argue with me on which one's going to be opened? Well, let's go check out the Hall of Stone. Hello? Oh, this isn't too bad. This place looks lovely.
Rocks and forests. This is a plane worthy of an earth elemental, right?
Yeah, I think so. Very lovely.
I ask of you, what are you doing? What good can come of your misguided actions? I have tried to warn you. I have tried to be your friend by pointing toward the one great truth that is the Void Dragon, and say, relent. For you have failed before, and you shall fail again. Why is it so difficult for you to accept that which is inevitable? All things must pass away, even time itself. Sit ye down, rest, be weary no longer. Acquiesce in the embrace of oblivion, in which there is nothing but the equality and the harmony of non-existence. A blessing awaits beyond the end of time. Accept it, for it is yours to receive.
Okay.
That word has truly lost all meaning.
Yeah.
Blessing awaits beyond the end of time. Death's blessing, yes, but no more.
Yeah, goddamn. Alright, what's up there, Pete? What a weird name. Like a weirdly normal name. Anyway, what's up, buddy?
The spirit of Father Nature came to me in a dream last night, and he told me to welcome you.
Alright, and who are you exactly?
Can't you tell? I'm the universe. You're the universe. We're all the universe. It's a beautiful thing, to be sure.
I noticed you were bringing this place in close contact with the spirit of nature, and I thought to myself, that's where I belong. Thanks for putting me up.
There was a part you forgot. Anyway,
With
train me.
utmost pleasure, my friend. Dearest knowledge is meant to be shared.
Okay, well, what do you have? You have... I don't think I can really use any of these, because I don't think that we got J-Hand to master any witch skill. There is witchcraft. Bestow a damage boost? I mean, that'll be neat. And then deal immense damage to a summoned creature, charm a target, summon a powerful level 18 skeletal knight. I don't think he has that. Maybe he does, and if he does, oops. What else do we have? Lower the target's powers and resistance. Deal crushing damage, make yourself invincible, resurrect a dead ally. I don't know if I have any master abilities, so let's grab just the one, just to be sure. And then aside from that, we can deal... You know what, we might as well learn a few skills, and let's try to pay for this with the help of some items. So I don't think this is of any real use per se. I mean, it is, but I think that we can get away without using it. We also have a heroic robe, which we should definitely have a look at. In the meantime, though, we're getting rid of some of our older stuff. There we go. Alright. You're good. I'm gonna leave.
Vibrations rock you gently.
Yes, that sounds great. In the meantime, gold value. Let's grab... Where the hell... Here, the unidentified heroic robe. Give that on over to Jet. I get that you have too much to carry. It's okay, you'll be getting rid of it quickly. Now, I think J-Hands might be better than that, but let's have a quick look to be sure. You know what? It gives a bunch of extra stuff, so no problem there. And Effie, your latest added. I want you to give that all, not to Jet. They're J names, I'm sorry. Alright, well, you know what? Just give those all to J-Han, and you are fine. And J-Han, which one of these can you learn? Yeah, well, I mean, you learned one, so it's something. But you really should have done better with you, man. Yeah, anyway. Oh, wait, there's a book back here, isn't there? Let's read this book. Last of the Diaries. My fellow general, you cling to power. I cling to my newfound freedom, but neither of us is free. The memory of her keeps us shacked. Let us meet and talk about the Guardians. Perhaps there's a chance of redemption still. Well, goddamn, the general wrote to her correspondent that the memory of the unnamed she is the reason they both feel shackled by the faults of the past. She wants to talk about the Guardians. The Guardians could it be? We also have restored the tapestry's final missing thread. The Guardians were so overcome by guilt they ripped our threads from the tapestry at time, and their threads fell to Rivellon and became starstones. So that makes sense. I understand where we're going with that. Okay, game's wrapping up. I like it. Let's go see what else awaits us. And I guess we'll go into the source door. Anything else here, buddy? Where are you going? Uh-oh. Hey, where are you running off to, Zixzax? With all of our army of mini Zixzaxes. Hey, wait, where are you going? We never go in this direction. Also, hey, it's a party animal. Is this another portal? Presumably.
My friends, to indulge an old imp. I want you to know that I have been giving your history a lot of thought. For any historian worth his salt duly contemplates the events he records and researches. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly, and that the harshest punishment of all was delivered unto you by your very own hands. For tell me true, what are humans worth, even if they ascend to the status of demigod, if they be void of all doubt, if they question unfailingly their duty? The demon abused a most primal emotion, and because of that, that emotion has been dubbed a weakness. Nay, I say, it is not. Indeed, it will save us yet, be it in the very last nick of time. So, chipper up, eh? Not like the near impending end of all is entirely your fault.
Yeah, it's just mostly our fault.
At least
That's fine.
Zixzax seems to think we Guardians aren't utter failures.
You know what? Bless his heart, for he is right. Doubt is not a blight, but a blessing.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we didn't fail at all. That may have been the gods' conclusion, but it isn't mine.
I mean, I've kind of been going in and out of that idea for a while, but anyway, what's up, Chapel?
A chapel. And a truly beautiful one at that.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I have the feeling it.
O guardians in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm you. Charm you like he once did us both before. Do not listen to him. Do not listen. For every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. And what is more, a ruse to mark his weakness. First he seems to mock you. Then he seems to menace you. Then he seems to mesmerize you. But all the while, what he really does is fear you. His desire has been long in the making. The freedom among the void that is his unfathomable dream. But I have stopped him once, and you can do so again. You have pieced yourselves back together, Guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. But there is still time to kill the beast. Rise up, Guardians. Stand up. Come to me at the center of the maelstrom and stand by me.
Okay. Sure, I think we're a little underleveled, but you know what? Fuck it.
And well they should. We'll hit the void in the jaw.
Alright, so there's some items over here I thought I should grab first off, or at least a singular chest that houses boots that might be better than what we currently have. But first, Jet complaining that it's too heavy. Alright, I get it. Can you just go ahead and identify that for me there, please? Also, is that one better than one? I didn't even equip it. Alright, give that one back to Effie. Effie, your boots are not as good. Give those to Medora. Maybe they're better than hers. Hey, Medora, are these any better than what you have? No, well, you know what? Fire and water resistance for the lack of some defense, I will accept it. Not too terrible, but I wonder what else is here. Probably a diary. Or it's a coffin.
By the sins of the seven, can it be? You, Guardian, and General before that.
With whom do I have the honor?
Has time erased all memory of me? It is I, Alessa, the General who stood by your side when the Void Dragon first plagued our world so very long ago. 3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell the tale.
Hey, what happened? I mean, I'm sure you died, but what happened?
You stared the Void straight in the eye and saw oblivion reflected back at you. You broke, panicked, and it took me the very depths of my magic to rally you once more.
That's nice of you, thank you.
Rally you I did, but I was spent, and the dragon did not hesitate. Thus I perished in the jaws of the Void.
No, well, let me beg for your forgiveness for our breakdown which cost you your life.
Indeed. We're sorry we failed you, Alessa. Praise be that you restored our courage.
There is nothing to be sorry about, Guardian. I did what had to be done, and after that, so did you. You did your duty and more. You gave up the rank of General to become something greater, something immortal. Guardian, protector of the God Box, protector of all creation. Oh, how terrible it must have been to be betrayed. To hear a starting whisper, to falter ever so briefly and see the dragon rise anew.
You know what? That, You know what? That was our darkest hour. To err is human, but we were immortals, and we failed creation, and we failed the gods.
It was a moment of weakness that we are paying for still. Long as the Void lives, all of existence remains under threat.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It would be an injustice to do so. You undertook a task, after all, that the Seven themselves should have presumed. And where are they now, these allegedly all-powerful gods? Cowering in a distant universe, no doubt. But you are here, ready to face your fear yet again. Destined, I am sure, to succeed at long last. To succeed and save time and space forever.
I just want to say I feel like I am incredibly underleveled, but it's fine, let's go.
Your moment is nigh. The moment of final failure or final triumph. I know what shall be. Your time has come. The void is destruction. You are creation. The greater force that will best a lesser foe.
Yeah, exactly. So another whisper.
Another
Yeah.
in a long line of the void's wretched victims.
Come what may, we'll avenge them all.
What's in here? That's a nice face.
Why? You're home. How long it's been? Centuries? Eons? Since you've come to me in search of salvation. But I have not changed nearly so thoroughly as you have. My offerings remain the same, dear protector. As have my prices.
What do you have to offer?
Potions of great and incomparable strength, dear protector, as ever. During the Great War, you found full resistance to the elements quite useful. Perhaps history will repeat itself.
I totally wasted all my money coming to here. Yeah. These are $6 grand each. Tell you what. Do we even have anything of the similar value? Not really. We might be able to scrounge up one. Yeah. I've done it bad. Alright, well. I mean, at least you've seen that this is a thing. If I magically manage to, I don't know, get money somehow, I think I'm not gonna find that unless I do a bunch of quests. But I think this journey is nearing its end. Oh no, oh no, you're the real one. Hey, Zixzax. I was like, where did the real one go? I can't tell with all the. I realize his clothing's a little bit different, but it's all weird. Alright, what's going on now then? Is this where we face the impending doom, or what's up? Also, I never did find the last chest. Nah, I didn't. That's fine. Hey, buddy.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home.
Well, you know what? Did these guys not... No, you know what?
Jokes. Oh,
I think it's finally time. Let's check out the source door at the source temple. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I mean, we've seen our past and stuff.
Once more, a guardian, divine. You are whole once more, restored to your former glory and power. Ready are you for what lies beyond. Ready are you to illuminate the darkness.
Oh god, well, we made it to the other side of the door. Yep. Oh hey, that's not creepy at all. Well, we found another waypoint. We can just stick to the right. Isn't that what was told? Is that in this area? Might not be. But either way. Hey door, what do you say? Oh, you say you're locked, I see. And you're the same? Great. I don't like the look of this puzzle. Wait. Was this not the area where if we stuck to the right, then we would be okay? It's hard. You know what? Let's just run through here, I guess. And try to not get lost. Hello, skeleton. Nothing else here? Well, there is this. What do you do? I don't know what you do. Weird. What if I hit... Oh, let's not step on the trap.
vile kiss of the serpent.
What? J-Ham, what the hell did I tell you? Am I really gonna die? Is that how this one ends? Alright, well now I suppose I should probably hit that little switch. So, what exactly was what caused all the poison? Was it this?
Aid, I will expire soon.
Here, let's not die here for no reason. So, was this the area, or was I just misunderstood? Because I could have sworn it was something to do with sticking to the right. Right? Let's look at the log again. Do we remember what that would have been? Well, let's have a look. No. No. Well, you know what? It was one of these. Not that one. Ah, you know what? Maybe it wasn't for this area. It's hard to say, because I don't quite remember what quest it was. Well, let's try to go up north here and see if there's anything waiting for us up here. I'm going to think nothing, but I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Alright, well, there's books among books, among books, among books. However, aside from that, there doesn't appear to be a whole lot else. There's some skulls, there's ways to get wisdom. There's supposedly a secret through this door, and a lot of candles that I might have to light. What are those a certain way you have to light these, though? Probably, all things considered. Yeah, let's just try to light them all and see what happens. Okay. Okay. That, good, they didn't do anything at all. Alright. Good chat we had. Do I actually have to go through all these puzzles? I mean, maybe. It's just because I was curious about what we had read before about sticking to the right wall. Well, it's hard to say, isn't it? Well, I guess we can go through this door and try to have a look around, see if there's anything we missed, or, you know, whatever the case is. Yeah, this was as far as we had made it. Well, let me try something. Split Effie off. Have the rest of the group stand on this. And then have you stand on this. No, that's what poison do. What if you guys step off of it? Is that... Well, I mean, it opens the door. Oh, now this door is open. Okay, sort of. Oh, Jesus. Can we join the party, everybody? Okay, well, I mean, it's kind of led the way. Let's get Effie all healed up, shall we? Yes, totally. Now, you know, this whole end-gamey kind of thing has me a little nervous, but I don't really know why. Alright. Well, we can't make it through this door. Unless... There's no way we can chuck the thing through this, right? Is that a thing we can do? Throw that over there? No. I mean, it was worth a shot. Alright, so we had to look for some kind of air switch of sorts. Probably not through there. Or maybe it is, actually. Split everybody off after you're gonna run in and just pull this little lever. Thing. Clear up all the poison. Yeah. Alright. Let's pretend that that's not the way. Well, no, it must be, right? Oh god, I hate puzzles. Part of me had an idea. I don't know if there's something to do with those doors, but I reset the save again because I know it has to do with the candles because this is Divinity Original Sin. So, I did look it up, so I know that it is to do with the candles because I figure there's no reason that I'm gonna just run around this damn area and get lost because I want this to be the finale episode. And for that to work, I have to make sure that I do exactly what's good for all of us. Maybe there's a specific thing I'm supposed to do. Oh wait, is this what I'm supposed to do? So I don't know exactly how you were supposed to do that, but I mean, we're near the end. That's my excuse. I'm not even gonna try to play it off like I randomly figured that out. I knew it had to do with the candles. I didn't know what had to do with the candles was the issue.
The trial of ascension is behind us. Do you feel quite ascended?
Enlightened indeed. Now I'm eager to move forward.
An interesting moment of reflection in the midst of our journey indeed.
So, say what you want. I'm a little bitch. It's cool. I just didn't really want to sit there for hours on end. I don't know how you were supposed to figure that out, but I did know what it had to do with the candles. Again, because this is Divinity Original Sin, so I don't feel too bad about that situation. And at least we can move forward and hopefully see the end of the game. That's kind of the important part for me, not necessarily how we get there. Hey, I found Zandalor.
Zandalor. Is he?
Seems like he is.
The last of the portals at the end of time has reignited. You must have found the final... Zandalor! But what is... Leandra. She was here, wasn't she? But there's no time. Stand back, Guardians. Zandalor is unconscious, but a pulse of life beats within him still. I must heal him before it's too late.
Okay.
This portal is broken beyond all repair.
Oh, you're actually gonna bring him alive. Oh.
What did... Leandra... She's here somewhere. She... Ikara.
As ever, Zandalor. Are you alright?
I'm better than I've any right to be, thanks to you. She was just here, Ikara. She must have brought her death knights through the portal and then destroyed it behind her. I thought I could defend it, but she...
She isn't herself. She's become something... something I can hardly comprehend. She needs our help, Zandalor. And the Guardians need every moment they can get if they're to find her.
Guardian? My heavens. Can it be? Then the myths are true. But my amulet, the Star Stone, that must mean the protectors of the Godbox are real. They have returned. The Slayers of the Void.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
How can it be that you've raised yourselves from lost spirits to saviors? Here you are, standing before your ancestral home once more, while I've only managed to get myself knocked on the flat of my back. Again, anything I can do to help you, Guardians, you must ask of me. If I can provide even a modicum of assistance to you, my purpose will have been fulfilled.
Well, what happened?
Leandra attacked me. Once she'd located the rune of the forest spirit, she and her death knight stormed this place with little ceremony. The portal behind me led to the first garden, that realm of the gods where you once dwelled, and that I have been sworn to protect. Now that she's leapt through, my gravest fears are one step closer to reality. I believe that Leandra intends to use her army to wage war against Astarte and free the Void, and that she is well on her way to doing just that. But here you are, the Guardians. A fantasy turned to fact, and so I hope salvation. Remarkable. How utterly remarkable. You must be here to finish what you began so many millennia ago. You must be here to cage the Void once and for all.
You could say that. Now listen, how do you know of us? We've only just remembered those threads of our past ourselves.
I am the last of my kind. A keeper of the Source. Keeper of its memory. Of its most ancient secrets.
I see.
Some of the earliest devotees of Source created certain sacred documents, one of which fell into Leandra's hands. That could preserve the memory of that power, come what may. To most, the tales were little more than myth. But to a knowing eye, they contained the most important details of our past. As the keeper of the Source, it was my responsibility to protect these secrets, including the secret of this portal. But Leandra has stayed one step ahead of me at every turn.
Right. Now, why us? Why must we alone prevent this disaster?
Who else but the Guardians of the Godbox could defeat the Void Dragon? Who but its first defeaters could encase it once and for all? The souls that reside within you are more noble, more dear than any who have or ever will live. Only those souls have ever subdued the dragon. Only they will subdue it once more.
Alright, what do we have to do?
You yourselves must enter the first garden. You must face Leandra. And if we are too late, the Void Dragon. You have slain it once before, Guardians. You will succeed again.
Leandra has destroyed this portal. But your work restoring your threads to the tapestry of time has sparked the Homestead's last shrine. A portal that could only have been remembered by the Guardians themselves.
The Tapestry of Time.
It's a long story, Zandalor. You'll see soon enough. We will accompany you, Guardian, but know that I cannot give up on Leandra just yet. I cannot believe my own sister incapable of redemption.
Alright, what can you tell us about the first garden real quick?
As I understand it, the first garden was the goddess Astarte's home, the birthplace of Source itself. If the legends are true, and it appears they are, you yourselves dwelled there for centuries.
Okay.
It is my belief that Leandra is preparing to call Astarte and the Void Dragon forth, then shut Astarte within the box. If that should happen, the Void will fly free and consume all. Now that you have remembered your true natures, the path to the first garden will be clear. You will turn to your primordial home, and together we can face what is to come.
Alright, wait for us at the end of time. We'll meet you there shortly.
As you wish, Guardians. When you are ready, we will enter the first garden together. With you return to us at last, I dare hope we may end this madness yet.
Okay, 57,000 experience. And there's nothing else here. Seemingly. I mean, we could keep going in this area. Oh, we're close to the end of it. Alright, real quick, what's up?
Yet again, Leandra disabled Xandalore, but did not kill him. Perhaps there's hope she may be redeemed.
You know what? A seed of humanity still lives within her, and perhaps it may yet grow.
And that seed might well be the key that ends this madness.
Alright, well, we are romantic. Anyway, let's move on, because we're near the end of this little area. Oh no, maybe we are at the end of this little area. Oh hey, we found a chest. Oh hey, what's in here? Huh. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's also this, and this. And that looks to be everything here. I'm glad I turned back here. Well, let's make our way back to the end of time.
Dear saviors, dear friends, your labors have borne essential fruit. Fruit that will save us all. The final portal is opened. The portal to the first garden. Leandra and the Trife are so very close to bringing the dragon back to bear upon Rivellon. But you are so very close to stopping them. This way, the destiny of time itself awaits.
Okay, whatever you say there, buddy. Alright, looks like we are on our way, I suppose. Oh, this is where that's what this is for. I made it here in a previous episode.
About Leandra. About that night.
No, Xandalore. Not now.
But before we go through, before we see her again, I want you to...
Enough. The Guardians need us. There's no time for this.
Aw. Don't fight. Oh, this is cool. Dun dun. This... Alright, let's quickly... I would follow them up, but why am I Jet again? Alright, regardless. Effie's going to go to the latest added, and she's going to throw it all over to Jet, who's going to cry and complain that it's too heavy. But it's okay, because this is her job. Is this also... Alright, cool. Hey Jet, do me a favor, will ya? Can you identify everything? Alright. I mean, there is a large arbalist. Maybe it's something that you could use. I'm not sure if it's any better. It doesn't appear that it's any better, but it's a thing. Give that to Jahan, and that to Jahan, and that to Jahan, and that's probably still too heavy for you. Yeah. Well, I get these are worth 1,000. I was about to drop those. Not that it really matters a whole hell of a lot, but wait a minute, Xandalore, found your trunks. Anyway, not important. What's the heaviest thing we have? Probably all the arbalists. Wait, why does Jet have the bloodstone cage? Alright, that solves all the issues there. Okay. Well, let's move on, I guess. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Hey, Zixzax.
You step through this portal, never again may you, divine ones, return to our realm. Your future lies only forward, and space and time will bend to keep you there.
What lies beyond is a world unseen for an eon by human eyes. Where you once dwelled as immortals. Where Astarte and Source itself were born. Leandra has infiltrated. She is poised to summon the Void. To overwhelm Astarte with her army of Death Knights. But the side of light. Of creation. Of existence itself as something she'll never have. You. Ikara and I will not leave your side. We will go where you lead us.
Your fate awaits, dear Guardians. and with it the fate of all Rivellon. So I suppose only one little question remains. Are you ready?
Beyond here lies the true end of time, and it is our fate to stop it. Yet, Zixzax's question rings heavy in my ears. Are we ready?
You know what? We wouldn't have made it this far if we weren't onward.
I'm not sure. Perhaps we've still some business here in Rivellon.
Are you really gonna fight me on this? Listen, I realized I have some unfinished quests, and I also realized I didn't quite do the Temple of Ascension, but I guarantee you I am ready. I just knew that it had to do with the candles. Don't worry about it.
As you wish. Our fate is in your hands and yours alone. All of creation depends upon you, Guardians.
Let's go.
Once you step through this, so
beyond here
Wait,
lies the true.
are you?
I'm not
as you wish.
Are you really not gonna let me do this? Because I haven't completed all the quests? Oh no. Oh, this isn't good. Well.
Infinite failings have. I cannot pretend to know what.
Once you step through, so
beyond here lies the truth. May the void,
my friends, and remember,
Wait. Without the spell to reforge our souls, there will be no way to redeem Leandra. We have to stop her by any means necessary. Even now, at this final hour, is there no hope of finding the spell?
Perhaps it isn't a matter of hope, but of time.
Fuck it.
Wait, don't we owe Icar?
Thank you, Guardian. It is clear to me that a remnant of our former bond remains. I can feel her torment and her anger even now. I just want one last chance to heal all that's happened. If I can. We will stand sentinel.
Wait, so I actually need to...
failings. I cannot pretend to know what fate awaits us on the...
Do I need a thing?
Once you step so
beyond
I'm
here,
so
like
confused.
Before you
Wait. Without the spell to reforge our souls, even now...
Perhaps it isn't a matter of hope, but of time.
Oh, god damn it.
I say we find them.
Thank you, God. We will...
Alright, so we need to find a spell. What spell are we talking about? What the hell's going on? Alright, so I might have found out something, maybe. Turns out there was a quest. Now, I don't know if I've been just really tired when I've recorded. There's a quest called A Forge of Souls, and it had to do with the Temple of Dead. It was how we got one of the Star Stones that we kind of rushed through. After we got the thing, we kind of just left. So, essentially, we learned that the Conduit's primary goal was to learn a great secret how to make a soul forge. Aru told us that Brachus broke this with his sister Cassandra by turning her into an immortal lick, but her whereabouts remain unknown. Kara then asked us to look for a way to repair her soul forge, so that led us into the Phantom Forest, where Cassandra's body was, and that's sort of where that one ends off, and I don't quite know exactly what to do from there. But I have a feeling that we're not quite done the game just yet. Let's try to find Aru and see what he has to say. So he should be back somewhere in Cyseal. Let's go to the North Gate. Alright, something tells me that this is not going to be the finale episode, because I'm already an hour in. Lots of cuts, lots of me trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And I also don't really remember where Aru lives. I think it's somewhere in this general direction. Yeah, Aru's up. Although I don't know if I can even go to Aru and talk to him, because I don't really know where he's at. I know he's somewhere. I'm all around a little confused, but it's okay, because there's only the one way to learn. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to make our way into that house there, and see if Aru wants to talk about what we've discovered, or what the hell the case is. But either way, it looks like the last two episodes are going to be a little bit,
That's it, troops. Train up while you can.
Aw, Medora's so cute.
Land at any moment.
Yeah, I don't really know how we're going to finish this off. Also, Aru does not appear to be here. Really? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, I'm suddenly very, very confused. Alright, I was hoping that this would be a bit easier. And it's not at all. Well, let's go look for, I don't know, it's Phantom Forest area. That should be good? Question mark? Alrighty, so I guess all it was me not doing something completely. I suppose what you had to do was you actually had to burn her bones, Cassandra's, I mean. And me being who I am, I just never really realized. So we're gonna go this way. We're going to go back to the group. We're gonna go back to the group and we're going to enter the Temple of the Dead, and we're gonna go burn Cassandra's body, and I think I'll end it off after we do that, since I'm not too sure what else we need to do necessarily. Well, I know that we need to get the thing. Anyway, it's gonna be a big pain. But for now, oops, I went to the wrong person. Jet has the thing. Meanwhile, we're gonna switch up that. Effie, go ahead and grab the teleporting pyramid. Here we go.
Lucky find!
Yes, a very lucky find indeed. Let's enter the cave entrance and get out of here. Alright, so we're back here in this lovely little area. We've had a lot of fun in here, I do believe. For some reason, why did I not think to burn her bones? It just never occurred to me that that was a thing you had to do. Now I have to remember the way to actually get to her, because I remember it was a bit of a maze, right? Maybe? Something like that. Here, real quick, do you want to... Oh no, you don't have the thing anymore. Jet and Effie do. Alright, we're good. I was like, do we have the teleporting pyramid? Yes, we do. I was double checking. It's always good to do that, by the way, so you don't look like a fool. Hey, I remember these guys. Those were cool guys. Alright. Do we go north? I think it was north. Don't know why I feel like it was north. But I have a feeling it was north. So on that note, let's get to the other side. Go ahead and pick it up. There we go.
Now this is that.
Yes, very valuable. Alright, well, I don't think this was actually the way, was it? No, I believe that was just the... No, I know where it was. It was... Oh, where is it on the map? Was it here? There was somewhere where there was like an invisible room that we weren't able to see before. Where was that exactly at? Must have been in this area. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just run through it. I figured that this will be the best course of action, all things considered. Alright, run over this way. We shouldn't be slow for too much longer. So haul ass over here. Yes, I believe I remember where it was at now. Alrighty. Let's try to not die while we're at it. Yeah, it was here, that's right. Because this was a hidden thing that didn't show up at first. Now I remember. There's Cassandra's bones. Hey, Jahan, you want to do me a favor? Do you want to just go ahead and use a fireball and light her? Might as well. We were told to burn her bones. I don't know why I never remembered to do that. Here, do you want to help us out, immortal thing? I think he does. He is in the mood to help us out. Do you want to go ahead? Oh, can I actually switch to him? Maybe I can't. Well, that's weird. Can I? Wait. Yes? No? No, apparently not. No, apparently not. Well, fireball it again. That'll at least burn it, so that'll be fine. Okay. We burned Cassandra's body. The lick is no longer invincible. Okay. Did we ever end up actually meeting the lick, though? That's the concerning part. Well, I guess that we're off to kill her now. Nah, you know what? That'll be a next episode thing. So, if you guys enjoyed, you know the drill. I apologize that this was all over the place, but we should hopefully have the finale next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, let me know. If you hated it, also let me know so I can fix up. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, like I said, I thank you guys so much for watching. It does, of course, mean the absolute world to me. Do hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. And, well, ciao.